Hi, this is Gabriel Chauri. Welcome to Game Design Thinking. When you are playing a game that keeps you engaged and interested, that makes you lose track of time and keeps you fully concentrated for a long time, it surely is because you are making meaningful decisions. It doesn't matter the complexity of the game. Decisions are a mainstay of games. However, there are different types of decisions, and choosing one or the other will shape the player's perception of your game. Before starting, remember that you can download a one-page PDF summary of the information on this video. Just read the description below. Let's start. The first question we have to answer is how we, as humans, make decisions. How we choose between different options is one of the most studied human behaviors. Economists, psychologists, and many scholars from related fields have tried to identify patterns of behavior that can help us understand this crucial moment. Games are basically a playfield for decisions, so why not start with a framework that honors such portrayal? Let's briefly analyze game theory. Game theory is a framework born in the field of economy and is defined as the science of strategy, or at least the optimal decision-making of independent and competing actors in a strategic setting. Basically, it tries to foresee how rational decision-makers will react given a certain setup. This theory is very useful to analyze and catch potential dominant strategies that will lead to broken games. Nevertheless, game theory can help only up to a point, because analyzing complex systems gets too complicated after taking a certain number of parts into consideration, and also because it assumes that players are rational decision makers. But are we as rational as we think? Many theories exist to divide the working parts of the brain and give them meaning regarding what we experience every day. Many psychologists who have studied rationality and decision making have concluded that we aren't as rational as we think. Prospect theory, proposed by psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky, states that our decision-making ability can be influenced by the lack of our current state and what is at stake, the wording or presentation of the different choices, and even the amount and weight of the choices that we have made before, which can produce decision fatigue. So, how, when, and what choices we present to players will influence the decisions that they make and therefore their final experience. For example, you can produce a risk-seeking or risk-averse behavior in a player depending on how you frame the choice and the perceived value of loss versus gain. Let's imagine a player has 1000 gold coins and you present her with two options. One is a 50-50 chance to lose 750 or win 1000 gold coins, and the other is to just follow her way. The player will likely follow her own way, because, as Tversky and Kahneman found out, people value losses at least twice as much as a similar gain. So, to make this decision interesting enough, you have to present the player with at least a gain of 1500 gold coins. But the framing is important too. If you take the same example and present it like a 50-50 chance to avoid losing 750 while not missing the chance to collect 1000 gold coins or follow her own way, she's more likely to take the chance to obtain the 1000 gold coins because losing the 750 gold coins sounds more like a certain thing to happen, thus provoking a risk-seeking state in the player. That's why advertisements use this type of risk-seeking producing framing when presenting products to potential consumers. This way of presenting a decision to players has a considerable impact on your players' experience, because they may miss out on opportunities just because of the way options are presented to them. Likewise, if you present too many options that have a lot of weight in a short amount of time, players can get discouraged and choose the path of less resistance, just taking the safest and simplest decision, therefore missing new opportunities to master the system of the game, and ultimately the lack of new challenges will get them bored. Controlling the pace of the game and give them optional moments to take a break in a low-risk, easy-to-make decisions environment will help your players to relax and make plans to achieve long-term objectives, thus increasing the likelihood of a risk-seeking behavior and a flow state that will lead them to explore new ways to play, hence broadening their understanding of the system of it, generating satisfaction to a great extent, and increasing long-term commitment. In the end, it is all about constantly analyzing your game and seeing what it works regarding the experience you want to present. Games featuring heavy decisions like Frostpunk or Life is Strange intersperse decisions with predefined moments of repetitive actions that serve to advance to the next objective, while other games choose to add mini-games to make players rest of making high-stake decisions for a while. Other games are decision-intensive like StarCraft or Fortnite, but these decisions are usually repetitive and lean more on users' skills and constant mastering of the system. But as I said earlier, the complexity and amount of decisions can vary a lot. Games like Inside or Night in the Woods have fewer and less complex decisions to allow players to appreciate more the aesthetic or the narrative elements. It is up to you, the game designer, to determine what kind of decisions will be suitable to your game. Thanks for watching the whole video. Don't miss out the opportunity to download your one-page PDF summary, and while you are here, please like, subscribe, and activate the bell. And remember, better games create a better world. Have a nice day.